Hey guys, and welcome back to STONKS or STINKS episode 3. Today we're going to do 18 trade-ups. The first one's going to be a Factor New AWP Exoskeleton trade-up. Then I'm going to do 14 StatTrak Factor New AWP Exoskeleton trade-ups. Then I'm going to do 1 Havoc collection trade-up from Mil-Spectre Restricted. And at the end, 2 big risky trade-ups for the minimal wear M4A4 Emperor. That's going to be big risk, but potential for big reward. And at the very end, I'm also going to show you a no-risk, pretty high return trade-up as promised in the comments. And before you do any of these trade-ups, one thing to keep in mind is that these are very high risk. So if you do 1 or 2 of these, there is definitely the possibility to lose money. So for the first trade-up, I'm going to be using 6 minimal wear skins from the Broken Fan collection with floats under 0.09 and 4 minimal wear random skins from random collections and keep the floats under about 0.04. And one thing to keep in mind here is that the average float of the trade-up has to be under 0.07, otherwise the trade-up is not going to be profitable as a whole. If you find these floats hard to get, then you can use a 5-5 split, just as I did on the picture on screen now. But it's going to be less profitable that way, and you're going to have a higher chance of actually losing. So let's see what we get for the first try. Ready to trade up, proceed, and we get the SSG Parallax. That is a very, very small profit, but at least we didn't lose anything. And now for the StatTrak trade-ups. These are going to be a little bit more expensive, ranging from about 7 to 8 euros, depending on what kind of Factor New skins I can get. So first try, let's see. It's bugging out. And we get the Nova Clear Polymer. That's a small loss, but that's okay, because that's a chance to get big profit. Alright, hopefully we can hit that AWP in the second trade-up. Let me just put in all the skins. Last one, proceed. In 3, 2, 1. And we get the dual Berettas, same thing, minus 2 euros. That's not a big problem. And the next outcome will be, in 3, 2, 1. The FAMAS Sergeant, which is the worst outcome, but again, that's okay because there is the small chance that we hit big profit. Let's see if we can hit that up this time, maybe. Nope, it's the SSG Parallax, but that's a 3 euro profit, so I'm happy with that. Moving on to the next one. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! It's the AWP Exoskeleton. That's 39 euros a profit. Doesn't the skin just look awesome? Well, we got the AWP last time, but can we get it twice in a row? Ready to trade up, proceed, 3, 2, 1, and nope, it's the USPS Guardian, which is a small loss of about €1, but again, that's okay. Alright, maybe 2 AWPs in 3 trade-ups. Let's see. In 3, 2, 1, and yes, we actually hit it. That is awesome. So if you commit to these trade-ups and spam them as much as you can, you don't really have to worry about getting small losses because the AWPs are going to definitely cancel out and even outweigh the losses. So let's see what we can get in the next trade-up. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. And it's a gold bismuth. That is approximately break-even or maybe a small loss. And personally, I think this skin is really cool looking because it's got the bismuth crystals on it, and as a chemist, I think it's really cool to have chemistry-related skins in CSGO. But moving on to the next trade-up, let's see what we can get. and it's going to be the Phantom SG. That's again quite a big loss, but it should be outweighed by the ops. Maybe we can hit our third op here. I'm really hoping. It's about a 15 or 13% chance to hit it. So let's see. In 3, 2, 1, go. It's an SG. It's €3 profit. I can't complain about that. Alright, Gaben, let's see if we can hit a record in the 4 next straight ups. In 3, 2, 1. And there it is, the next op for €39 of profit. Yes, I can't believe my luck again. It's been very good so far, this operation. So the final 3 trade ups for the StatTrak Factory New Op Exoskeleton. Let's see if we can get extremely lucky and hit one more. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And it's the Nova Clear Polymer that's, at the time of doing this, is approximately break even. So how I do these trade-ups is I load up my inventory in Trade-Up Spy and choose the items that have good floats, and just validate that the average float is under 0.07, and if it is, I just go to CSGO and put every single item in. And the next trade-up is going to be another Nova Clear Polymer. Well, that's again a break even. So let's move on to the final StatTrak Factory New Op Exoskeleton trade up of the week. Just putting in the items real quick. Ready to trade up, proceed. And it's the dual Berettas, that's another break even. So it was a really good day for Op Exoskeleton trade ups. So the next trade up is going to be a real expensive one. I'm going to be using 3 minimal wear mil-spec skins from the Havoc collection and 7 factory new filler skins from any collection that has only 1 outcome in the restricted level. I'm going to be using lake skins in the example, but in the picture I used Italy skins because those have really easy floats to get. And we're going for factory new Havoc restricted skins, so it's important to keep the average float under about 0.1 to get those. So let's just put in the 3 Havoc skins and the 7 filler USPS Night Ops. And I'm really hoping to get the Galil because that's the best outcome. And it's bugging out, but we did get the Galil, so that's a real good profit of about €17. I'm going to keep this skin as an investment because my predictions are that the price is just going to skyrocket after the operation ends and people realize that they have limited supply. And the final 2 trade-ups are going to be a Prisma classified to covert trade-ups. These are the most expensive and highest rarity trade-ups I've ever done. The first one is going to use 7 field-tested XM10 Incinerators with floats under 0.2 and 3 minimal wear Xiang glues from the Spectrum collection, and the outcomes are going to be pretty good. Chances are going to be weighted towards my benefit with 65% chance to profit. The AK Bloodsport and the M4 Emperor are going to be the best profit, but I'm going to be happy with the USPS. All that we have to avoid is the 5/7 Angry Mob, because that pretty much loses all the money I put in this trade up. So let's see what we get. This is my first covert trade up, so I really hope it's going to go well. In 3, 2, 1. Oh no, it's the Angry Mob. Well, I have one more to do, so it doesn't matter. So for the next trade up, I'm going to be using the same 7 XM10 Incinerators with floats under around 0.2, and then I'm going to use 3 glove classified skins. 2 of them are going to be minimal wear, and 1's going to be factory new. You could use 3 minimal wear, but I didn't get the right floats in time, so I just bought a factory new sought off for this, and I really don't recommend you do this trade up because it's only a 35% chance to profit, and in the long run it's not even profitable. But I really hope that I can get the Emperor this time. In 3, 2, 1, and there it is, the Emperor. I always wanted to have this skin, so I'm really happy that I got it now. And the best thing is that I got it for pretty much half the price. And as promised, here is the no risk trade up. I'm going to be doing a mil-spec restricted StatTrak factory new Prisma 2 collection trade up with 6 minimal wear skins and 4 factory new skins. And again, the important thing is to keep the average float under 0.07, otherwise you won't get some outcomes in factory new, and that is what really matters. So no matter what, just make sure that the average float is under 0.07. The worst outcome here is going to lose about 2.5% of the price of the trade up, so I'm going to call that a break even. And the best is going to get you nearly €5. So this is a very good no risk trade up, and I recommend that you spam the heck out of this. Now it is going to take about 2 to 3 days in my opinion to get the inputs, but it's worth it because you are literally printing money with this. And if you have a little bit more patience, then you can try to sell the outcomes above market price, and that's going to make you even more money. But if you have a lot of patience, I recommend that you sell it in about January, because then the prices are going to go up. So in today's video, we made a massive profit of €123.80, which is definitely stonks and not stinks, so I can't be happier with this. We managed to make about double what we made last video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have questions about any of the trade-ups in this video, definitely leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. But that was it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.